Welcome back. It's your boy Critique the Mass Critic, and this is Dark Corner Diaries. A place where we can scour the internet, look for UFOs, unknown things, things we should know about that we overlook or, just don't have the resources to find out about, but I'm going to find it. If you knows it like me and want to know weird stuff, you know what I'm talking about, this is the place for you. Thank you for coming. You could have been any place else in the world, but you chose to be here with me. And for that, I'm appreciative. Come on in, look around, comment, like, subscribe. I hope you enjoy this thing like I enjoy it, and I hope your eyes is as low as mine. Let's get into these videos and see what's going on. None done that.
Madam, genuinely, what the fuck is it?
And it's like moving.
Get out. There's something.
Wait,
There's something moving.
let me just get out.
Kiki, get out. Get out. Hurry up. There's something in the cell.
Mas ele abriu o vídeo, Luiz.
It's fine.
Falta coisa.
You see it like right there? The aliens are coming.
It's a drone, right, guys? The drone.
It has to be.
Did you zoom in on it?
Mm-hmm.
At least the drones won't discombobulate us.
And it disappeared.
There it is.
It's gone.
Wow, what kind of...
Arwen.
Yeah, it looks like they're out here. They're showing up, and that's just April by itself. So now I'm glad they're more and more showing up because don't you think we should know? I mean, isn't it time to know? Isn't it time for the government to let us know? I just recently watched the movie this weekend. It's about Bob Lazar. It's like a movie about the documentary. Remember the Bob Lazar guy? The guy that came out way back when, talking about the UFOs and working at this place called F4 by Groom Lake or something like that. I think that's the name of it. But anyway, he was talking about the crafts and how he worked on the propulsion system and everything. I've been looking at things from that guy for a long time. But it's glad, they've been trying to discredit him and everything, and all these, people on the internet just want to discredit things he said, and even the government. Trying to deny where he worked at and everything. But it's glad to see some of that stuff is coming out and he's being proven right. All right, let's go to the next video.
Pretty special here. This UFO footage was just shown publicly today after being hidden for 31 years. It was filmed in 1995 near Groom Lake, Area 51, by a researcher, a man named Chuck Clark. He and a friend captured this glowing orange disc hovering, not stable. It shifts, it tilts, it undulates, and then he does something very strange. He doesn't release it. He keeps it for 3 decades. No selling of it, no publicity, just a tape basically sitting in a box for 31 years. And now it's finally been shown. Enter Logan Paul. So Logan Paul offered to buy this footage from Chuck Clark some years back, and Clark refused. Logan, at the time, was wearing a hidden camera and secretly recorded the screen when Chuck Clark was playing it for him. Logan just showed this footage on Jesse Michael's American Alchemy podcast that just aired today, and Bob Lazar was the guest. Check this out. Watch it closely.
and they have a camera resting on the armrest, pointed through the front windshield.
And then it cuts to under the dashboard, and you see something very clearly illuminating like the top of the dashboard, and they're like hunkered underneath the car, and they're whispering to each other like, I think it's out there, like I don't know what it is, maybe we should go out. And they're like kind of scared.
Then something appears just beyond the glass. The craft is hovering extremely close to the car. It's orange and slightly wobbling or undulating in place as if it's on a wave. You can hear the two guys whispering.
So this footage, it doesn't prove that the object was of non-human origin, but the original tape still exists and Chuck Clark is still around. Well, let me know, do you think this footage vindicates Bob Lazar in any way because of how he described this exact same type of craft in 1989? Let me know.
Man, now that is something we've been just talking about, Bob Lazar and things, right? And here we go. It comes out with a footage back from 30 years ago. 30 years ago, the guy was sitting on it, and Logan Paul happened to steal it, rather say steal the recording of it and show it to us. It's pretty interesting. And Bob has been right, man. I'm telling you, government try to hide up a lot of stuff, man. Bob has been right all along. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Definitely not a comet. Watch how this fiery anomaly cuts through the night sky, burning with an intense orange glow that doesn't lose altitude. Astronomers have no logged re-entry events for this sector, leaving us all to realize that this isn't space junk. Look at how that light hangs in the sky before shifting direction. That's the bit that gets me. It's not just there, it moves with purpose. Keep your eyes locked right on the screen. Stargazers were tracking standard satellite paths when this massive, unexplainable pink energy pulse fired. It emits no sound and leaves no trail. Pulsar or craft? Comment below. Drones don't fly against gale force winds at 10,000 feet. Yet this perfectly spherical anomaly was caught hovering in broad daylight. Look at how the orb races past the clouds and changes direction on a dime. No wings, no rotors, no visible propulsion. This is what a UAP actually looks like close up. Skeptics will call this fake, but look at the rotations in the center. Is this undeniable proof that UFOs are real? Comment below. There is a massive geometric structure hiding inside this storm. When the lightning flashes, it illuminates a perfectly straight edge that spans what looks like hundreds of feet across the sky. Nature doesn't create glowing right angles in the clouds. The most isolated places on Earth are experiencing the most activity. Far from any flight paths or commercial drones, this massive glowing orb descends over the tree line. It's too bright to be a star and too low to be a satellite. You've probably walked right past one of these and never noticed. Hovering silently over a residential neighborhood, is this translucent sphere reflecting the sun? Witnesses reported it sitting completely motionless for hours. So the next time you step outside, look up. They are getting bolder, and this beach footage proves it. Cruising low right over the coastline is a classic dark disk, completely defying local airspace laws. No exhaust, no aerodynamic lift surfaces, just anti-gravity at work. This isn't space junk, and it's
So video after video, we seeing that there's occurrences that are happening. It's more and more frequent. And to me personally, I'm glad. I just think that we should be further along than we are now. And I think that these extraterrestrial creatures can help us get further along. Can't you just imagine, man, all these diseases that were happening the technology just to eliminate these things. You know, the type of systems, free energy, you know, all that type of stuff that'll change. I'm scared of heights, so flying is not a thing that I like to. I mean, even though I'd like to go and see other planets, as long as I don't get to look outside and look at how far up I am, I'm good with that. But anyway, I just wanted to bring you the videos here. Thank you for coming, sitting down, watching these videos with me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you choose to be here with me. So for that, I'm appreciative. Remember, comment, like, subscribe. I ain't gonna ask you because if I have to ask you, that means you don't fuck with me, and you fuck with me, right? Get what I'm saying? So anyway, this is your boy, the Mass Critique at Dark Corner Diaries. Again, come and enjoy me again, and I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna holler at you.